In case you're not familiar with the namesake of the organization, the amazing Ella Baker, I wanted to share just a brief background of this amazing woman. She was one of the people at the forefront of the civil rights movement in this country. She began her involvement with the NAACP in the 1940s, co-founded the organization in friendship to raise money to fight against the Jim Crow laws in the Deep South, helped Martin Luther King organize the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. And in 1960, when a group of Black college students refused to leave a Woolworth's lunch counter in Greensboro, North Carolina, where they had been denied service, Baker left the Southern Christian Leadership Conference to join with those students that led the Green Sea. With her guidance and encouragement, that organization became one of the most foremost advocates for human rights in the country. So her quote was, "This may only be a dream of mine, but I think it can be made real." And that's why she was chosen as the namesake for this organization when it was founded in 1996. And throughout their 24-year history, they've engaged in campaigns related to civic engagement, violence prevention, the green jobs movement, juvenile justice, and police brutality. They created the Bay Area Police Watch, meet my cat, which is one of the first online databases connected to police brutality via police misconduct hotline. They also created Books Not Bars, which is an organization of networks of families of incarcerated youth to champion alternatives to California's costly, broken prison system. The campaign fought to close the Division of Juvenile Justice, end solitary confinement for juveniles, and enact sentencing reform. And they were effective. They were able to close 5 out of the 8 youth prisons here in California. So we'll be sharing more stories throughout the weekend, but I also encourage you to check out their website and learn more about the good things that they're doing. They really are an amazing organization. Thank you.
So this is Fred. If I could just say for one moment how, and if you read my Facebook page, I go on quite a bit about this, how totally thrilled I am about this choice. I've known about the Ella Baker Center for 15 years. I happened to meet Van Jones, who co-founded it in 1996. In 2007, at the first Good Jobs, Green Jobs conference in Pittsburgh, where he brought the entire package, environmental justice, climate, community development, all those things together. And remember, they started and are still primarily in criminal justice and carceral reform, and treating especially the Black community in Oakland and East Bay like real people. And they developed this economic branch really strategically. And we're trying to. My daily work at the Northwest Energy Coalition is a lot about promoting that kind of thing. So I'm really, really happy about this, and I've spread the word, and I'm just, that's probably enough to say.
Thanks, Fred. We appreciate that. Leanne, back to you.
Yes. Okay, so next up, we've got Jamie James. She's going to say a little something.
Hi, I'm Jamie James. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been really wonderful watching all these amazing crews come together over the last few months. And while we've experienced a new virtual way of coming together, we're also learning new ways to support each other, which is something we really need right now. I'd really like to take this opportunity to take a moment of silence to acknowledge the recent passing of some of our dear friends. Aaron Barcelos, Cosmic Selector, aka Chris Jaramillo, Nick Winterhalter, Steve Robles, aka Drop, aka Old Nasty, Joel Fermanian, and Alex Francisco. Please join me in a moment of silence. We have shared the dance floor with these special human beings many, many times. We are and always will be connected through the music. I invite you to join us in dancing in their honor this weekend. Let's celebrate their lives and honor their memory together. May all those grieving find comfort in the music. Thank you so much. Back to you, Leanne.
So great. Thank you so much. All right. All right. I'm going to say a little something that I wrote. I'm going to go ahead and say a little something that I wrote here. And say it sound okay? Okay. This poem is called Constellations. We are the constellations among the stars, bright lights that find each other, light sources that were cosmically drawn to each other. We let our light shine. We let our light shine. We are brighter together. We find our constellations of other bright lights in our universe. Together we make something even more beautiful than a single star, an invisible string that ties us all together from my light to yours, energy that creates connection. Sometimes my light is just shining in one direction. Then you remind me that my light can shine in all directions at once. It doesn't make my light dimmer. It makes it grow brighter. It makes it reach further. It's the light shining in all of us in all directions that connects us together as one. We move about the night sky, connected, yet separate, together, yet alone. We are unison. All right, next we've got Kim Quiones. She's going to ground us together, and then J9 will start us off with some music. Okay, now.
Hey there, everybody. Gonna take just a moment to do a little grounding ceremony. So bringing your attention right into your heart space. And thank you, Leanne, for that beautiful poem. And thank you, Jamie James, for that beautiful reminder that we've lost people in community and we want to keep them in our hearts. And thank you for Brenda for filling us in on the Ella Baker Foundation. So exciting that we can donate our money to that cause today. So just bring your attention into your heart space